Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the second game in week number 5 of the Spike Magazine Trophy here in the Mid-Atlantic Mauling League. Or the third game if you want to get technical about it. It's the final week of Swiss, and tonight we've got a good one for you. It's the top table of the week. Tonight, it will be a Reptile Dysfunkshun versus Tracksuit Mafia. Nick Satan, the current league champion, versus Merrick, currently undefeated in the competition. Let's take a look at the standings. Standings as they sit right now. 2 games have been played this week. Tracksuit Mafia in first place with a record of 4-0-0. They are undefeated in the Spike Magazine Trophy. 7 coaches out of 9 are competing this week to try to make it into the top 4 and advance to the semi-finals. The winner and the runner-up of the Spike Magazine Trophy will earn an invitation to the Blood Bowl. That is the big game, the big show. The champion of the season is determined there. Tracksuit Mafia will be up against 4th place, a Reptile Dysfunkshun. They currently have a record of 2-1-1, 7 points. They really want to win tonight in order to secure their spot in the top 4. Of course, Tracksuit Mafia will already have secured their spot into the top 4. First up, we'll take a look at the roster for a Reptile Dysfunkshun. I just noticed they are not sponsored. How is a Reptile Dysfunkshun not sponsored? Hand me a contract. Hand me a contract. I'll sponsor this team. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Tracksuit Mafia. Reptile Dysfunkshun is coming in with an 11-man roster tonight. They have the big guy, the big gal, Pickles, the Crocs, 6 Sarses, 4 Skinks, a TV of 1460. You can see 3 of the 6 Sarses are high dollar Sarses. 2 of them have a strength of 5. One of those has the guard skill. Delton, the number 7 Sars, is also level 3. He has block and mighty blow. Not bad at all. All of the Skinks have leveled up. 2 are sneaky gits. 2 have sure feet. That's not a bad roster at all. 1 cheerleader, 3 TRRs, 1 apothecary, 8 fan factor, 1 coach assistant. He will be up against Tracksuit Mafia tonight. They are coming in with a TV of 1350. That means that they will be down on TV. They will get 110,000 gold in petty cash tonight in the inducement phase. They're coming in with an 11-man roster. Bro Casimira is the number 2 Chaos Warrior. He's level 3. He's got the tackle skill and the block skill. Bro Dimitri, the number 5 Chaos Warrior, has the block skill. 4 Chaos Warriors as you have on a Chaos team. But look at the Beastmen. 3 of them have picked up Claw. 2 of them are close to leveling up. He's trying to pick up those super special 3 skills for a Chaos team. Claws, Mighty Blow, and Piling On. He did pick up a kicker here in Bro Stas, the number 9 Beastman. That's a good pickup as well. He still has Echo the Minotaur on this roster, an AV7 Minotaur. I have no idea why this Minotaur is still sticking around, but there he is. So we'll see how long he stays on the pitch. 0 cheerleaders, 3 team rerolls, 1 apothecary, 6 fan factor, 1 coach assistant. How do the 2 teams play tonight? Oh boy, this matchup tonight. So you've got Merrick, who's undefeated. You have Nick Satan, who's league champion. Merrick has these 3 Beastmen. Be on the lookout for numbers 6, 7, and 8 tonight. They all have Claw. Claw basically means when they take a block, everybody's AV7. He has a bunch of horns as well, but really these 3 players are the ones to watch out for. This is going to be a great boon to Tracksuit Mafia to bring down the AV of this resilient lizard team. A Reptile Dysfunkshun, the Skinks, sure, they have an AV of 7, but look at the Sarses and the Crocs, an AV of 9. Claw brings that all down to 7. And there are 3 Sarses that are high dollar. You can bet Tracksuit Mafia is going to try to hunt these Sarses here if he can. If not, he's going to try to hunt the Skinks. If he can take the Skinks off the pitch, a Reptile Dysfunkshun has nobody to handle the ball. What does a Reptile Dysfunkshun do? What do you do? Well, he has the high dollar Sarses. He definitely doesn't want to leave them exposed for the blitz. He's definitely not going to mark those Claw players with those Sarses. But how do you protect them against the blitz? What do you do? And frankly, I don't have the answer to that. Both of these coaches have to come into tonight's game with a strategy in mind, and it has to be a strategy that the other coach is unaware of. A Reptile Dysfunkshun needs to protect these Sauruses, but also needs to leverage them. He needs to leverage that strength 5 and try to get the hits on. He wants to try to get a player advantage. In fact, both coaches want to try to get a player advantage. Typically, that's typically how they play. They're fairly bashy teams. But up tonight, they're going to be poking and dodging and weaving and trying to reposition players and reposition their formations to try to poke at it, to find a weakness, to set up maybe a turn or two in advance to try to hunt these players that they're looking for. Again, Tracksuit Mafia looking for these 3 Sauruses, these expensive Sauruses, or any one of the skinks, where a Reptile Dysfunkshun really just wants to get player advantage. If he can take out these 3 Beastmen, all the better, but it's a fairly resilient team. I can't imagine Echo is going to stay on the pitch all that long. With an AV of 7, that might be the first to go. I think the kicker is also a pretty good choice here. But man, oh man, it's going to be a dance. Clavius with the epic sacks. No strategies, just punch. Thank you for the bits, I appreciate it. But Nick Satan, in his favor, he's got the 2 skinks that are sneaky gets. Sneaky get means that if you take a blitz, I'm sorry, not a blitz. If you take a foul and you fail on the foul, you don't have to worry about getting sent off the pitch. He's gonna have to try to leverage that somehow in order to get that player advantage. Typically, he'd want to keep the skinks safe. He'd pick off a player, push them off the drive, and then send the skinks in for the blitz or for the foul. I don't know if he can do that tonight. I think he's going to have to find a way to leverage both these sneaky gets, or at least one of them, in a way where he can get that advantage, he can get that foul, and try to get that player advantage early. He does have the fan factor advantage currently. He has 8 fan factor versus 6 for Tracksuit Mafia. That's not a huge difference. It'll really come down to the die roll. Remember, fame in a game affects a number of kickoff events in your favor if you have the fame advantage. Fame is your fan factor plus a d6. Your opponent does the same. You compare your numbers. Whoever has the higher number gets a fame +1. If you have more than double your opponent's number, you get a fame of +2. So we'll see if it ends up in Nick Satan's favor. He does have a coach assistant and a cheerleader to help him out on a couple of those kickoff events as well. Maybe the kickoffs will all go in his favor. But man, this is going to be a strategic game, and I just don't have the answers for what the coaches need to do. I think you're going to see a lot of positioning, a lot of what we would say in fighting games, a lot of neutral play, a lot of trying to reposition, trying to force your opponent into a mistake that you can capitalize on. All right, we'll see if the 2 coaches are ready to go, and if so, we'll get this game underway. Looks like they're both in Discord. Remember, Merrick's getting 110k in inducement money. He could dip in. We know Reptile Dysfunkshun dropped a player to reduce the TV differential. Tracksuit Mafia could dip into their treasury. They have 110k in their treasury. They could dip into it for a wizard or something. Beautiful. Thank you for the bits. I was about to say I doubt it, and indeed he did not. He took the 100k out of his 110k, picked up 2 Bloodweiser Babes. We'll see if that comes into play or not tonight. Fame advantage. Oh, neither team has fame advantage, so it was a draw on the fame roll. All right. Well, nobody gets an advantage on the kickoff event table. Reptile Dysfunkshun is going to set up on defense to start this game. Clear weather. Currently has a 5-man line. 4 Sauruses and a Crocs on the line. Strong to the left. He does have the Crocs over on the right. It's a split line here. He's leaving that center space open here at the line of scrimmage. In Blood Bowl, a legal formation for a kickoff requires at least 3 players on the line of scrimmage here in this center section of the pitch. You can have a maximum of 2 players in either wide zone. These are these rectangles on either side of the pitch. Everything else is fair game. Tracksuit Mafia now to set up their offense. Both coaches coming in with an 11-man roster. Nobody in reserve. I think a Reptile Dysfunkshun needs to go after that player advantage. Needs to find a way to go after that player advantage. You can see they have one of those strength 5 players on the line. Oh boy, Tracksuit Mafia. Oh, they're not going to put a claw player on the line. I was going to say they might put a claw player on the line to try to see if they can pluck that player out of the game. Both high strength players are on the line here. Number 6 and number 4. They each have a strength of 5. Levy says, where are those strength 5 stars is going? I don't know. Not so trusty Patches demanded death. He said, where are they going? They're going in the ground. Actually, Mafia, as far as I'm aware, doesn't have anybody with block. Yeah, it's going to be tough to try to get at these players without taking some blocks first. But he can do it. Looks like he's not willing to put a claw player on the line, though. Yeah, that's it. 6-man line. Tracksuit Mafia decides to pair big guy to big guy. I don't know how I feel about that. A Reptile Dysfunkshun doesn't have the fame advantage, but they are going to get this first kickoff event in their favor. Another shallow kick. Nick Satan is doing this on purpose. I know he's doing this on purpose. He gets another blitz. We'll see if he tries to go after this ball or not. 2-die blitz over on the right side of the line here in turn 0. Gets a push. Probably won't follow up. Yeah, doesn't follow up. Ivy says with a nice Minotaur on top. Lizard steaks with beef. Not so trusty Patches says surfed and turf. Indeed. Yeah, that Minotaur going toe-to-toe with that Crocs. I don't know, man. AV is 7? I don't know about that. Hank the Ranger says, is there any sort of kickoff result where the ground just opens up and swallows both teams, removing them from the competition? I really wish there was. Just a void into nothingness. The only way they make their way back into the league is if they win a game of Dungeon Bowl. Turn 1 for Tracksuit Mafia. We've seen Nick Satan do this before with a blitz result. He just takes the blitz, stays reserved, keeps his formation intact. And I think I would have got more aggressive with it. Turn 1 now for Tracksuit Mafia. They move a player into position on the ball. Looks like he's going to cage up on the 6-yard line. The ball on the shallow kick, currently resting at center pitch on Tracksuit Mafia's own 6-yard line. Two-die block to start this game off, start turn 1 off, rather, with double pals by the Minotaur against the Crocs. He's going to take a blitz with one of his claws player. He gets the +1 for his strength due to horns. It's a 1-die block because this player is not assisting due to being marked by number 8. Only gets a push out of it. Oh, that was such a risky block. Goes in for the assist against number 8. Now he's going to get that 2-die block. Has to spend the reroll here. Has a pal. He wants to keep this drive alive. Tracksuit Mafia down to 2 team rerolls. He's got 1 die against David Attenborough unless he moves. Yeah, moves the Beastman over. He does. He's going to get a 2-die block. Skilled this time against David Attenborough. Gets a pal. Well done. I would have put the claw player in here, man. Final block on Delton, the number 7 Saurus. This one with a strength of 4. The Chaos Warriors have a strength of 4 as well, so he's going to get 1 assist. That's a 2-die block. Double pals. Well done. Looking for a 10+ to break armor. That's a big ask. Didn't get it. He'll be able to take a 1-die block against number 6 if he wants to. I don't know if he wants to. Oh, it's such a risk, especially without a TRR. I think he might just be fine the way things are. Oh, he's going to take the 1-die block. Oh, both down results. Oh, boy. All right, turn 1 back to Reptile Dysfunkshun now. 3 downed Sauruses. Reptile Dysfunkshun stands Krista right back up after that both down result. Remember, Krista has a strength of 5. He's standing up all of these Sauruses on the line. He says, come get me. Try that again. Clevy says, all Nick gets is 1 blitz. That is correct. He has nobody marked. He gets 1 blitz out of this. Who's it going to be? He needs to be careful. Well, I would have thought he needs to be careful, but Tracksuit Mafia not going after these strength 5 Sauruses with his claw player, so maybe he doesn't need to be too careful. He does have his skinks in the backfield, so he's all right. Here comes the blitz. 2-die blitz on the number 6 Beastman over in the left wide zone. He's going to get a knockdown here. So one of the 3 Beastmen with claws, plural, doesn't break armor. You needed a 9+. And Clive says not going after them yet. 50 seconds left in turn 1. A Reptile Dysfunkshun with 3 team rerolls for the half. Can't reasonably go after this ball unless they want to do a cheeky skink dodge, but I really doubt they want to do that. "26 seconds left for a Reptile Dysfunkshun here. Trying to figure out what he wants to do. He has no more blocks to take. He is going to apply a little bit of pressure over on the right side of the line. He's going to get behind Bro Armin. Might be trying to pluck off Bro Armin. We've seen this tactic before. Pluck off Bro Armin from the rest of the drive, and then he can safely dedicate a skink. You can see he moved Meatball out of New Jersey, one of the 2 sneaky gets. He can safely dedicate that sneaky get over here to try to foul this player over and over and over again and take him off the pitch. Turn 2 for Tracksuit Mafia. Clive says, Merrick will absolutely try to murder them if he's given a chance, I suspect. He was given a chance on the kickoff. But maybe so. Merrick stands back up, the number 3 Chaos Warrior, Bro Red October. He is right in front of this Strength 4 Saurus. I'm sorry, Strength 5 Saurus. Doesn't have the assist with the Minotaur currently. You can get a 1-die block with the Minotaur as it stands against Krista. He does have horns, so he'll get a 2-die block against Krista. 2-die block over on the left, wide zone. It's going to get a knockdown against... is this a new Saurus? Got a knockdown against Subway Qdoba McDonald Jr. McDonald Jr. Mr. McDonald himself. GFI to get the assist here at the line. He gets double skulls. He's going to spend his TRR. Gets the PAL here. He's down to just 1 team reroll. And just like that, a Reptile Dysfunkshun might be able to get an advantage here on reroll control. This might be an incentive to really just play it cool and take a step back and let Tracksuit Mafia eat up his last reroll. Not so trusty Patches demands death. Armor holding almost too well. Almost like it's armor. Like we got some solid armor on these guys. I don't know where it is. I can't really see it. Mafia cages up at their own 2-yard line. One die block on the line gets a push. Wow, man, these one die blocks are scary. It was a skilled block, so maybe not that scary. Another one die block. Skilled, but so was his opponent. Gets the knockdown this time. Again, doesn't break armor. Tough to break the armor of these Sauruses. 2 players left to action. Will he action either of them is the question. He's going to action the Minotaur. Takes that 1-die block against Krista. I thought for sure that'd be a 2-die block. Oh, he gets Horn on the Blitz. So that's why it's a 1-die block. He's still marked here by Bro Armin. It might... Oh, he can't really dodge either. He might just want to leave him where he is. Oh, God, he takes the uphill block. Oh, Bro Armin's going to get knocked down. Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Turn 2 for a Reptile Dysfunkshun. They still have all 3 of their team rerolls. Defense is still in great shape. Still left with no blocks to take, but that's because Bro Armin took one on his behalf and has now freed up Steve Irwin III, the number 3 Saurus, over on the back right corner of this cage, or at least is bound to be. Clivey says, that's perfect. It's a win-win for us. Yes, excellent. Reptile Dysfunkshun is going to reset their defense here. They're going to get back in front of this cage. Needs to be careful of center pitch, but you can imagine Nick Satan is fully aware of that. He's going too deep in the left wide zone, shutting down that direction of movement entirely. Shifts. One more Saurus, the level 3 Saurus Delton, the other level 3 Saurus Delton. He's got block and mighty blow. Here comes the blitz with the Crocs. 2-die blitz. It's going to be a push. Clive says the more lizards and warriors that get hit, the better for everyone else. Not so trusty Patches says my stream keeps cutting out. My apologies. I have no dropped frames reported, so I don't think it's on my side. Let me know if it clears up for you, though. Yeah, now that freed up Steve Irwin on that uphill block. He indeed did move over to mark the back right corner of the cage. Crocs has pushed in on that cage after his blitz. He's now marking the ball carrier. 40 seconds in turn 2. Yeah, he's setting up for this foul over here. Is he going to take it? Yes, he is. 1 assist on the foul. Doesn't work out. Both sneaky... No, one of the sneaky gets dedicated to the foul over on the right sideline. Where is the other one? The other one's right here. Frilz of Slatzul. Turn 3 back to Tracksuit Mafia now. They're feeling a little bit of pressure here. Their movement into the left wide zone has been shut down entirely. There's pressure on the cage. What do you do? Takes 2-die block on the Crocs. He's going to get a chain push here. Pushes the ball carrier out of the cage. What's the plan? So you want to take another block on the Crocs? Is that the idea? 2-die block on the Crocs, indeed. Going to get another chain push here. He's going to knock down the Crocs on this block. It's a defender stumbles result. Push the ball carrier into a mark. Looks like he'll try to get an assist with the ball carrier against Steve Irwin. Yep, that's exactly what he's going to try to do here. He's going to take the block, might take a blitz with Steve. Nope. Takes the block instead, gets a push. Pushes Steve Irwin off the ball carrier. Tracksuit Mafia, Merrick and Tracksuit Mafia trying to reposition themselves, try to get these hits. 2 Dice stand-up blitz gets the push with Bro Armin over here. He was the foul victim last turn. How do you protect the ball? Where do you go? You take the block on Steve Irwin and sort of set up over here. Looks like he's going to do just that, but it's going to be a both down result. I think he's going to spend his team reroll. He's thinking about it. Yeah, he has to spend his... Oh, it doesn't work out. That's a turnover. Spends his final reroll. 3 turns, 3 TRRs spent. Got the double skulls, spent the reroll. Double skulls again. That's it. No more rerolls this half for Tracksuit Mafia, and the ball carrier is exposed. Will a Reptile Dysfunkshun capitalize on this? Stand up the Crocs. Didn't go with the stand-up Crocs blitz. Didn't want to waste that blitz on a potential boneheaded roll. Here comes the blitz with the Saurus, blitzing the ball carrier. 2-die blitz. Gets a pow. Where will the ball scatter? It's going to scatter down pitch. That is favorable for a Reptile Dysfunkshun. Is he going to GFI? No, he's not going to GFI. That would be a dodge. There's no way he's going to GFI. 2-die block. Back at the line. He's going to get a chain push out of this. Is he going to follow up? I don't know. He does. He doesn't want any of these players going anywhere. At least one will have to take a block. Moves a Saurus. This is the Saurus with block and mighty blow. Crosses the line of scrimmage in the left wide zone. He has these 2 skinks back here as well. Remember, they have an MA of 8. Takes a 2-die block. Good block. Gets another chain push here. Hank the Ranger says, yes, Ava, I think they will capitalize. Indeed, they seem to be doing just that. Two skinks in the left wide zone, 2 in the right. All of them can come down on the ball if he so desires. Now he's going to get the assist with one of the skinks on Echo the Minotaur. Oh, I don't think he wants the both down result here. He's going to spend the TRR. Yes, indeed. He's looking for an 8+ to take Echo off the pitch, or at least break armor. Doesn't break armor. Roll a 4. Ugh, yuck. Gonna foul Echo here. No, he's gonna foul Bro Semyon. I think he has no assists. No assists, didn't break armor. Man, this armor, this is adamantium armor. Clive says, nope, no armor will ever break this game. Ball pickup with a skink, perhaps? Yes, indeed. Failed to pick up. Doesn't have the reroll. Ball scatters into a relatively safe place. It's a little iffy as Subway QW McDonald Jr. is currently marked. Tracksuit Mafia might try to get a 2-die block on that Saurus. We'll see. Tracksuit Mafia's offense has been picked apart. We've seen a Reptile Dysfunkshun do this time and time again. He's going to have to find a way to reset here, and he's probably going to have to do it through a series of blocks. We'll see if he can figure out the puzzle and try to get this offensive formation back in check here, and might even need to be ready to convert it to a defense. If he can't get at this ball, then there's no way he's going to catch the skink. 2-die horns block. That's not going to do it. That is a wasted turn for Tracksuit Mafia. Final turn of the first quarter. A Reptile Dysfunkshun in great shape here. They have 2 rerolls left. They're going to take some blocks before grabbing this ball and just scooting down pitch. 2-die block has to... this will work out due to the block skill for Delton. Good action order. Hank the Ranger says, has there even been a stun yet? Not yet. Gets a pal here against Bro Nikolai, the number 6 Beast Man. No armor breaks at all so far. Two-die block at center pitch. Gets a push. I'm really surprised Tracksuit Mafia didn't leverage claws against those expensive Sauruses. Not so trusty Patches says, Bruise Bowl, Kid Gloves edition. Fancy a game of Bruise Bowl? Slap Bowl? Gets a push, speaking of slaps, gets a push there on the two-die block against Subway, or with Subway Qdoba McDonald Jr. Yes, sir. Thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. Two-die chain block. Wow, another push. Man, nobody can get anything out of these blocks. But these are still significant blocks. You can see he's pushing the team. He's pushing Tracksuit Mafia off the ball. He's still keeping his team in between Tracksuit Mafia and his skink. Kai of Hwaddle, number 13 skink, successfully picked up the ball, ran down to Tracksuit Mafia's 16-yard line. Here comes the foul to end this turn. Finally breaks armor. And he's going to get called off the pitch. So no player advantage, 10v10. A permanent 10v10 for this game. Second quarter begins. Turn 5 for Tracksuit Mafia. No rerolls remaining. Calliope says, I think I called that as being the perfect result a bit ago. Hank the Ranger says, get that cheating skink out of here. Not so trusty. Patches says, well, well, well. Calliope says, that's actually a good trade for Merrick, I think. Is it? Yeah, I think I agree with you. It is. Who was the Beastman that got taken off? I don't know, man. Brosemian needs SPP. He could have got that this game. I don't know if that was a good trade. Good trade for the game, perhaps. Good trade for the season, perhaps not. That's another game that Brosemian's not going to pick up Mighty Blow or Piling On. Two-die block here by the number 10 Beastman. He's going to get a push because it's nothing but pushes. Not sure what Tracksuit Mafia intends to do here. I imagine Reptile Dysfunkshun is going to stall as long as possible, and therefore Tracksuit Mafia needs to get players down pitch and force this score. Under a minute to play in turn 5 for Tracksuit Mafia. First turn of the second quarter, trying to find a way to free up these players. He's in a bit of a pickle. And that pickle is the Crocs. Pickles. Two-die block against the number 8 Saurus Pancakes in the middle, or just on the outside of this scrum here on the left side of the line of scrimmage. Looks like he'll take another two-die block against Pancakes. Yes, indeed. Gets a pal finally. Really wants that 10 plus here. Life says it's almost like Ava only sees this from the perspective of the coaches playing the current game as opposed to the rest of us. Bro Dimitri is just in a bind right now. Blitz coming up. Two-die Blitz. Oh, both down result. Oh, wow. Somehow broke armor there. Got a stun. That's actually a pretty good stun, all things considered. That's one less block he's going to have to take. Turn 5 now for Reptile Dysfunkshun. This is another turn where they'll be able to stall, so they're going to take those blocks. You're going to push on the number 10 Beastman in the left wide zone. All of the players, except for the ball carrier, back at the line of scrimmage. The ball carrier is pretty safe and secure right now, more or less. Needs to be careful of a double GFI blitz here. I might take the blitz with Subway Q Dibble McDonald. No, he's just going to take the block. Gets the POW. Like he says, seems like he could move the ball further downfield. Yeah, I would do that like ASAP at this point, since he decided not to take the blitz here. I would move this ball downfield so he's not in danger of getting blitzed. He's taking his blocks. Does he have his reroll? He still has his reroll, so he's still okay. I'd move the skink maybe back to center pitch here. No, he's just going to move him. Oh, he's just going to score. Wow. Wow. 1-0 the scorer. Reptile Dysfunkshun takes the lead. Wow. Odd score in my opinion. All right. Didn't want to stall. Maybe he thinks he can have another high scoring game this week. I don't know. Maybe he's just really after that SPP. It'll be 10v10 on the pitch here for the second drive. Tracksuit Mafia is going to have 3 turns to try to score. Not plenty of time for a Chaos team, but he can definitely do it. Nick Satan setting up with the exact same defense minus a player. 5-man line. Currently a 7-man line for Tracksuit Mafia. Reptile Dysfunkshun doesn't have a kicker, but man, I bet you he's going to try to kick shallow again. Mafia says, forget about the ball. Kill skinks and Sauruses. Tracksuit Mafia is going to try to make do with 1 receiver. Remember, Reptile Dysfunkshun does not have a kicker, so that might be a good call. Man, oh boy, what's he going to do? I would have kicked it deep. Look at that line. A 9-man line for Tracksuit Mafia. The weather is going to change to exactly what it is. And it's a touchback. Tracksuit Mafia is not going to have to pick up this ball. They'll throw it back to Bro Stas. Maybe they'll throw it to somebody on the line. Yeah, they will indeed. All right. They're going to throw it to Bro Nikolai over in the left wide zone. They're going to try to set up what I imagine is going to be a half cage on the sideline. What? What? Not a half cage on the sideline. Oh, okie dokie. We'll see what happens here. Tracksuit Mafia with no rerolls remaining for the half. They spent all 3 in the first 3 turns. Cliffy says, yeah, now just punch everyone. Hank the Ranger says, sorry, boo. Boo. Touchback, boo. Changing weather, nice, boo. 1 die block gets a push here. He's trying to free up Bro Roman. He's going to move Bro Roman now. Where to? He's going to mark the number 5, Sarah Subway Qdoba McDonald Jr. Moves Bro Stas, the original kickoff receiver, to lend an assist against David Attenborough. This will be a 1 die block against David Attenborough. Oh my goodness. Cliffy says that's good movement. I like that plan. He's still got a Beastman over in the right wide zone to do something with. He's free. May as well do something with him. Yes, indeed. He does just that. He's going to mark the number 3, Steve Irwin. He was probably counting out spaces there. Might try to take a block with the Minotaur. We'll see. He gets a 2 die block with the Minotaur currently. Takes the 1 die block first, gets a push, follows up, marks all 3 of these Sauruses. Oh, oh boy. So now it's a 1 die block with number 2. Now he's going to take... Oh, no. Tried to take the block with the Minotaur. Failed the wild animal roll. Fails on a 1, so he's just going to sit put and just be angry. I don't know if he wants to take any more blocks. I think he's got to be okay with these marks at this point. Yeah. Turn 6 now for Reptile Dysfunkshun. I mean, I think the 2-die blitz is coming against the Beastman, yeah? I have to imagine. No, he's not going to take the 2-die blitz. Okay. He's going to set up some defense in front of Bro Nikolai instead. He could have had a 4v3 with the 3 skinks. Elected not to do so. Going to take the blitz with the Saurus instead. He's going to knock down Bro Roman. He's going to move that Saurus into position on the ball carrier. Not so trusty patches. Exactly right. It says enough skinks back there to kill a Beastman. There were indeed. Skinks with a strength of 2. He could have got 2 assists. That would have been 4v3. It's 2 dice on the blitz. But instead he's going to move that Beastman up. This might be better. It's going to get more players into position on the Beastman. This skink has enough movement to scoot right in over here. Could probably go here. Nope, he's going to go here instead. He wants to try to protect against this positive dodge backward to a lateral move back to center pitch. Everyone else is marked, so everyone else is going to have to take some blocks. There's no way he's going to dodge with everyone else having an AG of 1. 2-die block with the Crocs gets the POW against Bro Armin. For a 9+ here, I would have went after the Minotaur. Gets a stun. And after those claw players, I can't fault them for that. Another 2-die block, this time against Bro Rod October. Gets a KO, finally! Gets a KO. 1-man player advantage for Reptile Dysfunkshun now. 10v9 on the pitch. 2-die block. This is not going to work. He's going to spend the reroll. He's got to take the push here. Bro Dimitri with the block skill. He can't take the both down result. Flyfist cheers for the offense. Thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. Another 2-die block. Reptile Dysfunkshun taking these blocks that he was given, as you do. He's going to get a 2-die block here because David Attenborough has the guard skill. He's going to lend an assist no matter where he is. If he's in a tackle zone, he'll still assist. Gets a block against Bro Casimires, but only gets a push on it. That'll be it. Turn 7 back to track. Oh, he's got another 2-die block. My apologies. He's going to get a both down result here. He's fine with that. Turn 7 for Tracksuit Mafia now. 2 turns left to try to score. Moves Bro Boris from the from the right wide zone down pitch a little bit. He's going to get in front of the Saurus. He doesn't want Steve Irwin getting in on this play. Hank the Ranger says, how is this still turn 6? There have been at least 200+ blocks. Tracksuit Mafia with no rerolls. Action order is critical here. What do you do? He's going to mark Subway Qdoba McDonald Jr. Does this mean he's going to try the block, the 1-die block? He is. Oh, 2-die block. He has horns. That's not going to cut it, unfortunately. And this is a trade in a Reptile Dysfunkshun's favor due to the AV difference. Ball will scatter 1 space back. Reptile Dysfunkshun, can they get a player in scoring position? Oh my goodness, they can. They can. 2 GF, it'll be a total of 4 GFIs, but they can totally do it. Oh, that's disgusting. One reroll. I mean, he's got the sure feet skink here. I would just go for it. I would just go for it. He might be afraid of giving up that skink. I don't know. I would go for it. I would totally go for it. You move this Saurus back here or here, and then just go. Maybe here, maybe here. I don't know. He's gonna move the Saurus just straight down pitch. All right. I don't know what Krista's plans, Krista's intentions are. Not so trusty patches. Thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. It's getting somebody next to the ball. I don't know why, but we'll see. I would have set these players down pitch. I would totally try to score. You've got a skink with sure feet. You have one reroll. Pick that ball up and run. Run like the wind. Everybody else is marked. I'd leave those marks. Maybe I'd take a block. I'd take the 2-die blocks that I could. Failed the pickup. He's going to spend the reroll here. Oh man, is he going to try to pass to Krista? What? What is the play here? He says he can't score now, can he? He can with Krista. I don't know. I don't know why Krista's the receiver, but we'll see. Takes a 2-die block back at the line. Gets a knockdown against Bro Dimitri. Another 2-die block. Another knockdown. This is against the kicker. Man, it'd be great to take the kicker off the pitch. It's not going to happen. So he could have moved Krista over here to exert some tackle zones. He could have taken all these blocks here and then moved 3 skinks down pitch. Sure, it exposes a skink maybe, but you'd be bound to score. Move the skinks first just in case you need the TRR and then take the blocks. Another skink down pitch. Turn 8 for Tracksuit Mafia. No rerolls left for either team. And Clive says, what is this? I mean, I get not wanting to expose your skinks. I get that. But man, going up 2-0, I mean, that's probably the game at that point, right? Clive says, that's not a skink, Ava. That's another Saurus. I don't know. Do you think the play is a handoff? A handoff to Krista? Well, not with Bro Armin's attitude here. Ugh. He's gonna exert some tackle zones. That's just rude. Two-die block back at the line. It's gonna be a push. Reptile Dysfunkshun almost certainly hoping for a failed roll here. It's going to get another 2-die. It was going to get a 1-die block against David Attenborough. I don't know if you want to take that. Good dodge to a blitz on the ball carrier. 2-die blitz. It's going to be a dodge push. Like I said, I feel like Merrick is going to try to dodge or something ridiculous. He did just that. He did just that. He moved the ball carrier off toward the left sideline. I think that's fair. Not so trusty Patches says, needs more death. I agree. Thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. Clive says, man, did I call it or what? You did. 1-die block of the line. He's going to get the knockdown here against David Attenborough. Should he run away? Thank you for the bits. 38 seconds left. Not a whole lot to do for Tracksuit Mafia. If he's going to dodge out the blitzer, might as well dodge out Bro Boris. Yeah, I mean, why not? Took one space just in case. Is that just a threatening, like a slow walk? Final turn of the first half here. Tracksuit Mafia shuts down center pitch. What is the Reptile Dysfunkshun's plan? They have no reroll. They're going to take the 2-die block against Bro Roman. They're going to get a push that he's looking for better. Can't take the blitz if he wants to score. boy, now he's going to take a blitz with the Saurus. That's a GFI blitz. Oh my goodness. Lots of die rolls. This will work out. That frees up the ball carrier. He stands up number 4. All right, I think now's the time to make your play, right? What is it? What is the play? Might try to move the Crocs first. Nope. All right, here we go. Good dodge. He's gonna pass. Pass to Krista. All right. All right, do it. I believe in you. Or handoff, rather. Well done. 2 GFIs to the handoff. Catch. AG1, man. That's the end of the first half. Our Reptile Dysfunkshun will be in the lead 1-0. They're going to be on offense going into the second half here. Clivey said, or not so trusty patches says, stunty passes always work. Stunty does have a negative, is a negative trait for passes. That's true. Clivey says, I mean, come on, that play had to fail at some point. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that was about. But fair enough. Nick Satan's going to be on offense here. He's in the lead, 1-0. It's going to be 10v10 on the pitch. Is that right? I guess it is. Tracksuit Mafia currently setting up their defense. They have a 5-man defensive line currently. Somehow that Minotaur is still on the pitch. I don't know how that's possible, but there he is. Tracksuit Mafia with 2 players in either wide zone, giving up the sidelines currently. He has 1 safety back. That's the kicker. In order to leverage a kicker, he can't be in either wide zone. He can't be on the line of scrimmage. Not so trusty Patchy said padded gloves and dog claws is how it's possible. Clivey says it's possible because someone turned the armor up to 11 for everyone. Certainly wasn't me. I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't dream of that for this game. I would turn it down to -16. 5-man line. Reptile Dysfunkshun's going to match beat for beat 4 Chaos Warriors and the Minotaur, the Crocs, and 4 Sauruses. One of those Sauruses has a strength of 5. He's going to get the strength advantage here. He's going to try to leverage that to block down this line. We'll see if it'll work out. Needs to put 2 players back to receive due to the kicker. And indeed, he's going to do just that. Both Sneaky Gets back to receive. No, I'm sorry. Both Sure Feet Skinks back to receive. A Reptile Dysfunkshun down a Skink. Here's the kickoff. Skink wasn't even injured. The Skink was called off on a foul. Hank the Ranger says Echo is the Minotaur version of the Skink Christina Aguilera. High kick. A Reptile Dysfunkshun is going to get a chance to move some players again on this second drive. Failed pickup, that's fine. He's going to get another opportunity at it here. Turn 9, second half begins. Reptile Dysfunkshun is going to attempt to block this line down. Got a 2-die block with David Attenborough to kick things off. He said short kick maybe? Nope. Took it with pancakes instead. All right, fair enough. You can take it with pancakes because David Attenborough has the guard skill. Pow, well done. Oh, is he not going to move? He's not going to blitz with David Attenborough. I don't know if he's going to be able to block this line down. We'll see if he can. He's got a 2-die block against the Minotaur with the Crocs currently. Does have Mighty Blow on the number 7 Saurus over on the right guard position. Takes a 2-die block on Echo the Minotaur. Echo is still standing. Now he gets the 2-die block on Bro Casimierez. Gonna get the knockdown here. Doesn't follow up. That's fine. Either way, he'd get the assist. Final block on the line. Gets a push. Well done by Reptile Dysfunkshun to start this turn off. Now he's going to take the blitz in the right wide zone. 2-die blitz against Bro Roman. He's going to get a knockdown here. Is he going to follow up? He does not. I think that's a fair call. Gets a stun. We'll see if he can capitalize on that stun here. Still has plenty of movement left with that blitzer. Pulls the blitzer back 2 spaces. We'll see where he wants the ball carrier to end up. Still has the Strength 5 Saurus Krista over on the left wide zone as well. We'll go for the ball pickup first. There's a good pickup. Moves the ball to center pitch. Is he going to hand off? There's no way. I don't believe it. He won't hand off. Offense in pretty good shape here. All 3 skinks on the ball now. 39 seconds left in turn 9 for a Reptile Dysfunkshun. Turn 9 back to Tracksuit Mafia. They are back up to 3 team rerolls. We'll see if they can hang on to them in this second half. Tracksuit Mafia, not much concerned with a draw. They might just try to play for the draw at this point. They do need to strategically, they need to focus on SPP. So we'll see if he, if that's his plan here. If he's actually going to try to win this game, and if pride is worth the risk, and he wants to remain undefeated. I mean, I suppose he can remain undefeated with a draw as well. Cleffy says SPP by injury sounds good to me. Here comes the 2-die block on that Strength 5 Saurus in the left wide zone. He's only going to get a push. But he is safe, or rather he's cognizant. He doesn't want that Saurus to be free, so he pushes it 1 space over. Still has movement with the blitzer. Looks like he intended to move the blitzer to where, I don't know. I don't think he wants to apply pressure. Yeah, he doesn't want to come down pitch. He can't catch these skinks, and he doesn't have the defense to stop Reptile Dysfunkshun dead in his tracks if the skinks move to the right. So he makes a good play here. Good call by moving the blitzer back in the left wide zone and play some defense. No more blocks to take for Tracksuit Mafia. And turn 10 for a Reptile Dysfunkshun. Potentially 1 block to take. Yeah, he's going to take it. Take it before moving players. Took the block, gets a push over from the left wide zone. Doesn't follow up. And now, Bro October is going to have an uphill block coming back unless he gets an assist. Moved 1 player forward to mark the Minotaur. Is he going to try to blitz the Minotaur? It looks like he is. 2-die blitz and the Minotaur. Double skulls! He'll have to spend the TRR here. Oh, he's thinking about not doing it. I think he has to. I guess he doesn't have to, but I think he should. Spends the reroll. Gets a push this time. Echo will not die. Oh, Cleffy said loner. Oh my goodness, that's right! Oh, and he passed the loner roll. Oh my goodness! Wow! Oh boy. Marks the remainder of the line. No more blocks to take. Just needs to move this ball into position. He's going to move the ball to his own 4-yard line. Why not move the ball carrier first then? Oh my goodness. Wow, so scary. Shifts Subway Qdoba McDonald Jr., the number 5 Saurus over to the left side of the pitch. Secure the right side with Steve Irwin III, the number 3 Saurus. 1 more skink to move forward. Possibly 2 more skink. This might be it. You might be thinking about doing something with frilts. But I think he's probably good with this setup here. Yes, indeed. Turn 10 for Tracksuit Mafia. You know, if Tracksuit Mafia wants to go in on the 2-die block here, this might not be a bad play. Take another block on Krista. And you can save your blitz for something else as well. Oh, it looks like he is going to do that. So he has the assist currently against Krista. That's a 1-die block with Bro Run October. One more assist will make it a 2-die block. Or he could just blitz with Bro Armin if he wants to leverage Claw. Which, honestly, he might want to do. He can take advantage of Claw that brings Krista's AV effectively down to 7 for the block. Yeah, that's exactly what he's going to do. I think this is a good call. 2-die block with horns gets the POW. 8+ will break armor thanks to those claws. Oh, man. Didn't break the armor. Wow. Wow. Well, it would have been a great sound alert had the player been taken off the pitch. Thank you for the bits regardless. Two-die block back at the line. Gets a POW this time against Delton, the number 7 Saurus. This is the Saurus with block and mighty blow. And he gets KO'd. Well done. What's it on the pitch right now? One-man player advantage for Tracksuit Mafia now. Things are looking up. He says, at least we know the armor can break. 6 seconds left, Tracksuit Mafia. Oh boy, they might have to be okay with this. They have their Chaos Warrior in the left wide zone. So many marks on the line. We do need a hero. Or Reptile Dysfunkshun needs a hero. Spent a team reroll right from the jump. Got the knockdown on the reroll. They're down to 1 TRR. 2-die block. Gets a push with the Crocs. Life says, team reroll use is almost the opposite this half, indeed. Reptile Dysfunkshun with a strong start, and now it's a little more shaky here. He needs to be a little more careful with his positioning. He's down to just 1 reroll. He's taking the blitz. Good block with the blitz. Gonna cage up on Tracksuit Mafia's own 6-yard line, it looks like. Not so trusty Patches says, how is that Minotaur still alive? I have no idea. I have no idea. Sheer willpower. The number 4 Saurus, David Attenborough, marks 2 Beastmen over in the right wide zone. Really good marks here. This is one of the real powers of Strength 5. Sure, you get 2-die blocks easily, but with a Strength of 5, you can mark 2 normal Strength 3 players, and they still have an uphill block against you. Here comes the foul. He's looking to increase his play. He's looking to decrease Tracksuit Mafia's player advantage. Didn't break the armor there. Only rolled a 3. busted a hole through the line. He's trying to get ahead of the defense. We'll see if it works out. Nope. Nope. Failed the dodge with the skink. Turn 11. Wow. Turn 11 for Tracksuit Mafia. We'll see if they can reset here. Maybe apply pressure on the cage. Maybe reset their defense. We'll see what the plan is. If they want to move these two Beastmen, they'll have to commit. They'll only be able to move one. Oh, it's so gross. Maybe that's what you use the Minotaur for. Use the Minotaur, blitz down Steve Irwin, free up these two Beastmen. Marks the number 4 Saurus with Bro Casimir as the kicker. Good dodge by the Beastman. That's a 67% dodge worked out. Another dodge. What are these elves? What? Gets 2 assists on the Crocs and gets a pal. Someone's been praying to Nuffle today. Now the blitz with the Minotaur on the ball carrier. Oh my god. 3 die blitz. Spent the... He only got pushes. He spent the reroll. He really wanted the knockdown here. He'll have to take the push. It's a frenzy follow-up. A 2 die block. This will be the pal he's looking for. Where will the ball scatter? What a play by Tracksuit Mafia. Can they convert off... I was about to freak out if that Minotaur picked that ball up. Oh boy, I don't know if he'll be able to convert on this, but I commend the effort. I commend the puzzle of it. It was interesting. Takes the 1 die block against Steve Irwin. Gets the knockdown. This is the strength 5 Saurus over in the right wide zone. This is going to free up a Beastman. Also, Trusty Patches, thank you for the bits. Wow, what a turn for Tracksuit Mafia. Wow. Turn 12 now for Reptile Dysfunkshun. Wow. You now please go after this Minotaur. It's gonna be tough. He needs to mark number 4. Oh boy, he needs to mark a whole bunch of people. 2 die block. This is with David Attenborough, the strength 5 Saurus. Boy, what do you do? Maybe dodge the skink here, and then you can mark all 3 of these and take the blitz on the Minotaur? He takes 2 dodges with the skink. They are stunty, as you can see there. He could mark all 3 of these players. Then he could stand up the Crocs and take the blitz against the Minotaur. Decides to move Samuel L. Skinkson down 1 space to get an assist. Nope. He second guesses himself. He's going to get the assist against Bro Dimitri instead. 2 die block against Bro Dimitri. He's going to get a push. Hank Terminator said, I'm not sure why he didn't try to dodge the Minotaur out and try to pick up the ball. That's that Minotaur's last turn. I declare it. So he's not going to mark anybody here. Oh, boy, what? Ooh. What's the play here? 28 seconds left for Reptile Dysfunkshun. They still have their blitz on the table. Still have some blocks they can take if they can set it up. One die block with pancakes against the Minotaur currently. They're just going to take it. One die block. They're going to get a push. They're going to push the Minotaur onto the ball. Ball's going to scatter one space to the right. That's not where he wanted it. That's with all these coaches in the YOLO ball scatter. Now he takes the blitz with the Crocs. What's happening? Gets the knockdown. Crocs tries to pick up the ball. What is going on? What is happening? Oh, so scary. Crocs, Beastman, Chaos Warrior, Crocs all fail to pick up the ball. The ball scatters over to the right side of this former cage. Turn 12 for Tracksuit Mafia. The ball's in a great position for Tracksuit Mafia now. They got a free Beastman to pick up this ball and run. If they can get a blitz off. Failed to pick up. Oh, they did the pick up first. I don't know if I would have done that. Yeah, spent the TRR. That's a lost turn. Wouldn't bet my whole turn on 67%. All right. Both teams down to one reroll. Lost turn for Tracksuit Mafia. Back to Reptile Dysfunkshun. They have an opportunity here to try to get this ball back. Not so trusting Patches says always push onto the ball. Thank you for the bits. Flavia says 88% with the TRR. Yeah, I wouldn't have spent my TRR. I would. Why? Yeah. Why? Failed the boneheaded roll. Reptile Dysfunkshun really cannot afford that. That's going to free up two Tracksuit Mafia players. Oh, all right. Push on the ball. Why not? The ball keeps scattering toward the right sideline. Maybe a dodge with the skink to pick up the ball? Yeah, it looks like he's going to do exactly that. Good pickup. How do you save the skink, though? What? What is happening? Is he going to throw it? He can move the skink and a Saurus freely. He's going to throw the ball. Failed the pass. Wow, just wide enough. Yeah, he's got three spaces here. Good catch. Oh my goodness, he's going to score. What is happening? Wow. Wow. 2-0. Reptile Dysfunkshun takes the lead. Unbelievable. He had three spaces wide. That's just enough for that throw template to get in to not risk the interception. Oh, he had a GFI for that too, didn't he? Oh my goodness. Reptile Dysfunkshun increases their lead 2-0. Just 4 turns remaining. Tracksuit Mafia is going to have a real tough time trying to win this ball game. Wow! Tracksuit Mafia is going to be up on offense again. And they're going to have... It's going to be 10v10 on the pitch. Wow! Wow! Well done by Nick Satan. I am shocked. I am dumbfounded. Not a lot of change on the setup. Here's the kick. Quick snap. Tracksuit Mafia gets to move one space. Great kick by Reptile Dysfunkshun. Tracksuit Mafia pull some players off the line if they don't want to take the hits. Nope. They're going to try to block everybody down. A Reptile Dysfunkshun with a win tonight will eliminate Pity the Ghoul from the competition. Two-die block at the line. Double skull spends a reroll. His last reroll, he gets the POW. Tracksuit Mafia is already guaranteed to make it to the semifinals. A Reptile Dysfunkshun with a win tonight. They will also be guaranteed a spot in the semifinals. Oh boy. Oh boy. What a game this has been. What a play that was. Two-die block at the line against the number 7 Saurus, level 3 Saurus. Two-die block over on the right side of the line, gets a push against the Crocs. Frenzy follow-up. Gonna get the knockdown here. Looking for vengeance. Looking for big guy vengeance here. Not so trusty patches. Demands death. Needs more casualties. Doesn't look like it's gonna happen. But Tracksuit Mafia is trying. He's trying hard. Hank the Ranger says, foul, foul, foul! Gonna get the assist for the two-die against Krista. Yep, here it comes. It's a double POW on Krista, 10 plus. Let's see it. Let's see it. Doesn't get it. Doesn't get it. Oh, does he still have a blitz? He still has a blitz. He can still foul, sort of. He's gonna blitz a skink. I appreciate it. It's two-die blitz on the skink, double skulls. Double skulls. Turn 14 for a Reptile Dysfunkshun now. Just send a skink down pitch. Just send a skink down pitch. Just do it. Just do it. Why not? Take the blitz on the Minotaur, send a skink and a Saurus down pitch. I demand it. Oh, I think he's gonna do it. Blitz with the Crocs, gets a push. He'll push the Minotaur over here. Actually, it doesn't matter where he pushes him. Oh, actually, it does matter. He's gonna have to lose a turn with Steve Irwin if he plans to go down pitch. Lose a turn, lose a space. Clivey says, I'm not sure Nuffle's listening to our demands. Yeah, he's not going to go down pitch and try to pick this ball up. He's going to get some assists here. Here's the foul coming up on that Beastman. How dare you try to blitz me? Frilts of Slats will get called off the pitch. 1 minute player advantage for Tracksuit Mafia. Only gets a stun out of it. But I imagine he's going to try to foul Bro Nikolai again. Turn 14 back to Tracksuit Mafia. Neither team with a reroll left. Not so trusty patches. Thank you for the bits. That was a Leroy Jenkins move by Bro Nikolai. Here comes a blitz. Another blitz on a skink. I'm here for. Oh! It was a GFI blitz. He failed the GFI. You can't take these skinks down. Who do you think you are? Turn 15. Mission did fail. I don't know if you'll get them next time. This was your next time and you failed. Two-die block gets a push at the line for Reptile Dysfunkshun. Tracksuit Mafia relegated to their loss at this point. Just trying to put the hurt on a Reptile Dysfunkshun. Hank the Ranger says every skink that gets sent off for fouling is asking that can't get murdered. That's true. That's very true. Every skink that gets sent off is safe. Not so trusty Patches says, somebody please kill that Minotaur. Will you please kill that Minotaur? Reptile Dysfunkshun's gonna mark the line here. He wants to take these blocks. Foul coming up for sure. Who's it gonna be? Probably Bro Nikolai. No. Oh yeah, they're both sneaky gets are gone. So I'd say Bro. No, he's gonna take it with Bro Armin. No, he's gonna take it with Bro Nikolai. He's gonna get the assist. Breaks armor, just gets a stun out of it. Doesn't get called off the pitch. He's gonna get one more foul this game. We'll see if he can make anything out of it in turn 16. Turn 15, back to Tracksuit Mafia coming up. He's gonna send a player. He's gonna send the other skink, Kai of Waddle, down pitch to play safety, just in case Tracksuit Mafia gets the hankering to try to. What are they gonna do? They can't get anybody down into the end zone. Well, they can if they can pick up the ball, stand this player up, just in case. 2-dive block on the Minotaur, or 2-dive block with the Minotaur against the Crocs. Mafia says he's trying to goad Merrick into a GFI blitz. Surely he won't. He's got 6 MA, right? 1, 2, 3, 2 GFIs. There's no way. There's no way. 2-die block on the line is going to get a pal. Tracksuit Mafia still hasn't picked this ball up. Go try to score. Oh, he is going to do it. All 2 GFIs. Past the GFIs. He's going to take the both down result just for spite. Just for spite. Might as well. Will you lose, Bro Armin? No, he says no. I'm not going to risk it. Man, so many die rolls to risk such an important player. He's not even going to bother with the ball. He's going to get an assist against number 5. Takes the push. You were right. He did it. He totally did it. I don't know if he's got much more in him. I think that's it, right? You know what? Do a dodge foul on the Crocs. Do that. Clivey says, uphill blocks now. It gets a 1-die block with the guards, or gets a 1-die block with the block skill. Only gets a push out of it. I'm gonna continue to take these blocks. I think they're risky, man. I think they're risky. He gets a 1-die block against Delton, but they both have the block skill. I don't know if you want to risk your kicker. $16 seconds left in turn 15. Oh, he's gonna do it. Oh! Took it against Krista instead. Oh! Wow! Oh, turn 16 for Reptile Dysfunkshun. Nobody's concerned with that ball anymore. They're just concerned with beating each other up. Here we go, one more turn of it. Neither team with a reroll. Not so trusty Patches. Isn't that tackle, not kick? You might be right. You might be. That is tackle. That is tackle. That's fine. You know what? Risk your tackle, player. Risk them all day. All day long. It's not like you paid for the skill. Two-die block against the number 3 Chaos Warrior. It's gonna get a knockdown here. Gets a stun. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. He's going to send back... You think he's going to send these two back as an assist for the foul on Bro Nikolai? I think so. Yes. Yes! Take this Minotaur out! 2-die block gets a POW. 8+ will break armor on this Minotaur who will not die. Man, that Minotaur survives for another game. Maybe he's got a hidden stat. He's just got vitality. Clivey says 7+, isn't it? It's 8+. He's got an AV of 7, so you need an 8 or higher. Yes, please just do it, but didn't work out. Oh, he has Mighty Blow. Yeah, good call. I tried to foul the Minotaur. That didn't work. All right. That's about it. He has no more blitzes. Oh, can he make this block? It's a 1-die block currently with the skink. Can he make it 2? He can make it 2 with the GFI. Oh, he's going to try. He's going to try. There it is. 2-die block against Pro Arm in this game, man. Dude, I just got to knock him down. He gets a stun. Final turn of the game. Tracksuit Mafia's turn. What are they going to do? Oh, boy. Hank the Ranger says maybe AV7 is better than AV8 for Minotaurs. Yeah, it's less armor. They're more free to move around and just roam the way nature intended. Stand up blitz, 3-die blitz against Samuel Skinkson. He's gonna get a dodge push. And he gets the POW. Can he take out Samuel Skinkson? 8+. Oh, he does. Oh. Applause well deserved. Thank you for the bits. Oh, minute 20 left in this goofy game. Tracksuit Mafia looking to take some more blocks. Only if they're safe, I imagine. Let's see what he's going to do. Is he going to foul? Can he foul anyone? There's no one to foul. He's going to try to take a block on the Crocs. 4, 5, 6 right now. He's got a 2-die block on the Crocs. 2-die block on the Crocs. Oh, it's got to be... and it gets a push. I think that's it. Nothing else to do. Nobody to foul. That will be the game. A Reptile Dysfunkshun is going to win this one 2-0. Nick Satan, league champion, the only team to defeat Tracksuit Mafia in this competition so far. Well done. Great game by both coaches. Oh, there you can see Bro Red October leveled up. Oh, that's going to be a nightmare. 7 SPP for Tracksuit Mafia, just 9 for Reptile Dysfunkshun. Not a lot of SPP to go around. Not a lot of armor breaks. Not a lot of people taking off the pitch. Not really a whole lot of touchdowns either. But that'll be it for this game. Reptile Dysfunkshun will advance into 2nd place. That means Tracksuit Mafia, Reptile Dysfunkshun, and I believe Play It By Nuffles also guaranteed in. Let's see, a minor matter would be at 7. Yeah, I think we have 3 of our 4 teams for the semifinals now. Tracksuit Mafia, Play It By Nuffle, and a Reptile Dysfunkshun, all guaranteed to advance into the semi-finals. That 4th and final slot can be taken up by either Pips Pippy Fan Club or Take the Wood, Take the Bad. We'll see who it is. We'll take a look at the schedule before we leave. There's nothing on it. There's nothing on the schedule. 3 games this week have been played. 2 are left. Genus Chaos to Take the Wood, Take the Bad, and Tainted Cocktails at a Minor Matter are left to be played in this final week of Swiss to determine who the top 4 teams will be to advance to the semifinal in this second competition in Season 2. It's the Spike Magazine Trophy here in the Mid-Atlantic Mauling League. When those games get scheduled, you'll be able to check out those schedules. Oh, no. There we go. You'll be able to check out those schedules here on Twitch. You can also check them out on Twitter and on Facebook. You can see the information for that right there on your screen. Man, play Blood Bowl. What a fun game this is. You can play Blood Bowl with us here on Blood Bowl 2. You can buy that on Steam, or you can play it in tabletop form. You can pick it up at your friendly local game store. Play Blood Bowl. It's so much fun. I had a blast tonight. I hope you did too. And when those final 2 games get scheduled, again, you'll be able to check them out on Twitch, Twitter, or on Facebook the minute they are scheduled. And I hope to see you back here for the final 2 games of Week 5. It's final 2 games of Swiss. What a competition this has been. So fun. Have a great night, everybody. Play Blood Bowl.